My grandfather was a really famous surgeon. Now,
You know what, dude? You want to kick it off like this? Well,
My great-grandfather.
You're back, dude. You're back.
I'm back.
You're back. You missed Monday.
I was in the middle of a story, and I was going to tell him, and then we were like, let's just roll. I'm back from Calgary. Calgary, thank you.
Yes, man.
Beautiful place.
Yeah,
Beautiful
did you try the
people.
Chinese food next door?
I didn't, to spite you.
Fuck you, man.
I know.
It's so delicious. It's so unhealthy. The sweet and sour
Yeah.
chicken, it's like old school, grimy Chinese.
Well, old Bry's into a couple things. I'm going to sound... Old Bry's into intermittent fasting, of course, because I'm a fucking...
Oh, hold on.
No, I know.
2011?
I know.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, Brian just found out.
Hey, come on.
Okay,
No,
thank you. Click.
No, come on. Don't call 2011 on me.
fasting.
Don't call
Jesus
2011 on me.
Christ.
Like, I don't know if you've heard of this thing called intermittent fasting,
Yeah.
which is all they talk about. So good old Bryan ate at the Pigeonhole. Do you eat at the Pigeonhole? Best restaurant in Calgary, in my opinion.
No, I only eat that Chinese food.
Well, see, and you
Chinese
said
food
eat
and
Chinese food.
coffee.
You wrote Chinese food. Like exclamation. I was like, not going to do it now.
You fucked up.
Not going to do it.
I can't believe they didn't offer it to you.
I keep my body very, very open and whole.
You're getting older.
Pigeonhole is the shit. That's a great restaurant. Now,
Oh, I have been there for breakfast.
yes, great
Yes.
breakfast. Fucking great breakfast.
I have been there for
Yep.
breakfast and Pigeon the Hole.
Yep. Outstanding. You'll go there again. You won't eat the Chinese food. You'll go to Pigeonhole.
Nope, I
Yeah,
love the
and you'll
Chinese
send me a
food in
video.
the casino there.
No. That casino, by the way,
Disgusting.
I've seen better skin on elephants than the people there. I've seen better skin on fucking elephants. Like how everybody in that room has a limp.
A limp,
that
and
casino-
everyone's calves are super swollen. You know how when the
Gout and diabetes.
when the calves are so swollen they hang over the socks.
They should call
like
that
if you put socks on hippos.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
It's the Elbow Casino. It should be called All the Wrong Choices. Yeah, I made all the wrong choices.
No, it should just be
is-
called the Mutants of Calgary.
It's crazy. You go in there and you're like, dude, you're on an oxygen
Hideous
tank.
people.
You're smoking and you're pulling that
Cha-ching,
fucking
cha-ching.
cha-ching. It's. I couldn't get out of there. I had to walk through it to get to the
I don't even
club.
touch it.
I
I
had
always
to
go outside.
I literally had to walk through a sage cloud. I needed a shaman to cleanse the bad energy off of me. Fuck.
There's one thing about Canada. There's no middle ground. They're either, and the majority of the people are great looking,
Yeah.
and then they're ugly people. The ugliest you ever see in the world.
Well, I think it's the winters are so long and hard. Like I went to
what
Manitoba.
do the pretty people do during that winter?
Bring up Manitoba. I went to Manitoba to do stand up. I had a great time, but that town, at least when I was there, it doesn't look too run down there. But
Is that in
man,
Canada?
oh man, oh yeah, I love Canada. As you know, I'm a Canada
remember when we
fan.
went to Stillwater, Oklahoma. I went back there without you. Is it Stillwater?
Yeah, that little town is beautiful, though, isn't it?
Little town's beautiful.
However,
it looks like the extras from Walking Dead.
yeah, or the extras from Lord of the Rings.
I'm talking about Schmiegel.
You got orcs. You got people who look, and all due respect, but some people are just
you
not
can't
doing
say that
well.
now. It's over, dude.
Some
You
people
shit on
ain't.
Oklahoma and certain people in
there are
Canada.
certain parts
But
of
the majority
America-
of Canada is beautiful.
Certain parts of America, certain parts of Canada.
I think Canada has the most beautiful people. However,
Yeah.
they have the most ugliest people as well.
I'm gonna say-
there's no middle
I'm
ground.
gonna
You're either
go-
hot, super ugly.
I'm gonna go with Miami with the most beautiful people in general for me. Miami, you got New York, you got LA, some beautiful people.
I disagree. Toronto,
Toronto,
Vancouver.
not so much. Vancouver, too
How
pale.
dare you?
Too pale.
Nope.
Too pale.
They got the Asian thing going there,
Yeah.
bro. They got a nice
Toronto is astonishing.
mix. Toronto's a perfect melting pot
Well,
of honey.
Yeah, Toronto is Joel Gershon, our boy. He's got that town locked down, and
Some would say Drake, but yeah, carry on.
Drake too.
I'd say Drake has that
But
town locked down.
I was astonished. At
I like
Toronto.
running through the 6 with my pants off.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I run through the 6 with my cock out.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, are you 10 hut or are you all softy soft and floppy flop?
Depends what I'm doing.
Now, when you run, have you ever run full speed with a hard on and do you get a red welt?
it's impossible, I heard.
Well, I've done it.
No, you haven't.
Sure
But
have.
Well, probably, maybe you got caught doing something you weren't.
Nope.
You're about to bust a load, and someone's like, hey, what the fuck? That's my wife.
No.
And you come running away, your dick goes 0 to 100, 100 to 0.
I was in New York City.
Seconds.
I was in New York City. A girl had this very big apartment. I had a hard on.
Why did she just bring up
She goes, have you
chicks?
ever run top speed with a hard on? I go, I'm gonna, and I didn't even. I looked at her and I sprinted to the end of her hallway, and then I sprinted back.
And belly
she
flopped
goes, I've
into her
never
mouth?
seen that. and my dog was going whoosh, and I had a little red welt.
Like,
yeah, I had a little red welt on my tummy.
but it goes down. Like
I had
you
a
can't
little
maintain
I
that.
had a red welt about 6 inches above my belly button.
But you can't maintain that.
No, I can't.
I think your brain just shuts off that part of your body when you're running.
Yes. Have you ever
Just
had?
doesn't make
Have you
sense.
ever had a hard on or the beginnings of one and had to go on stage in 2, 3, 1, go?
No,
Okay.
no.
Me neither.
You have, dude. I
Sure
was listening to the lead singer of Led Zeppelin. What was their name?
Robert Plant.
No. What's the guy when he left?
Well, Jimmy Page. Led Zeppelin.
Was it Led Zeppelin?
Led Zeppelin. There was nobody who left Led Zeppelin. It's the greatest band of all time. Now
I
I'm
know.
gonna get upset.
What's another band that's really big?
Okay.
Who's
Van
on Howard
Halen,
Stern?
Van Halen.
Who's on Van Halen?
Sammy Hagar.
Yes. Give me some,
All
old
right,
man.
there you go.
Sammy Hagar
Yeah.
was on Howard Stern, and they because I guess he wrote a book about it, and obviously one of the biggest bands of all time.
Yeah.
He was getting so many chicks. Hold on.
Was this David Lee Roth or was this Sammy
this
Hagar?
was Sammy Hagar.
Okay, so
This
David
him
Lee Roth put it down.
I know, but this is him talking on Howard Stern
Okay.
and in his book.
Gotcha.
He got so many chicks during their concerts. He had a handler that would go find girls.
Yeah.
Like just dimies. They had to build a tent underneath the stage. In between his he would go down, fuck girls, and then come back up to the stage.
Is that true?
Yeah.
So in the middle of his concert,
They said, "Oh, that was Sammy's tent." Against underneath all our
Sammy's Tent. That's the
and
rock
girls
and
were
roll
just there,
lifestyle.
and they'd suck them off, and they'd jump back on stage, and they said sometimes like they'd be doing a bit, and he wouldn't make in time. They'd have to keep fucking going longer, and they get all pissed off at him.
What?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Well, think about the level of.
that's the level of depravity.
Well,
level
just
of
think of the
perversion.
level of.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when you're that famous,
Yeah.
you know, rock
He
star.
had a song before he joined Van Halen. He had a song called "I Can't Drive 55."
Yeah, I remember
It was like
that song.
I can't drive that fast.
What's
He is
their
not the
biggest-
most attractive man, though, is he?
Now again,
He chose family
looks
over
like
blowjobs.
he looks like one of those troll dolls.
Yeah.
He looks like a troll.
He looks like,
yeah,
he looks like a blonde Ron Jeremy.
Ah, God, he wishes. He just looks like a troll doll. It's tough to see
Troll doll.
those.
I'm sorry, I just got that.
Yeah, you got it right. He looks identical to him.
That's exactly what he looks like right there.
It's strange to watch like those like hardcore, literally the rock stars of like the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
And then fast forward now.
Yeah.
Father Time just doesn't fuck around.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah, come here. Let me see your tits.
Yeah.
Let's bring those down.
It's-
And then, you like food? Let's go ahead and pull your left hand, and then I'm gonna give you belly hair.
Yeah.
And then your hair. Oh God, there we go. And then your teeth. Let me jangle them up.
It fucks you up bad.
It's just and
You
they did
swell
all
out.
the drugs. They fucked all the girls.
Yeah.
But you know what? To live Sammy Hagar's life for that 10-year run, so worth it.
There's
It was so worth
Yeah.
it. You could die now and be like, dude,
you
who cares?
burn it at all at every end.
For 10 years, man.
I think there's.
What's
a
their
form of
biggest song,
death, though.
Chin?
It says right there, can't drive 55, right?
Oh well, that's one. Of them.
55.
And then he
But
had,
what
like-
was his band? You said he was
Van
in
Halen?
Van Halen?
But then they had a.
I never
another
liked
singer
his
too.
voice much. I love David Lee Roth's voice. His voice was too high pitched. All due respect to him, but I don't.
No, you're a hater.
It was never my thing.
Do you know any of these?
Well, of course.
Play
I
one.
know all.
Eruption. Let me hear Eruption.
What?
What?
Here. This is just nobody had done this on a guitar. Watch. This is when Eddie Van Halen was like, "Holy fuck."
Rock stars don't exist anymore, do they?
No, nobody was doing this back in. This was in 1984. People were like, how's he doing this on the guitar? Every guitarist was like, "Can you play Eruption?"
Is it just the music?
It's just a solo of him grinding
He was
like
just
this.
so fast. Yeah,
He's
like,
just like,
yeah.
can you
everybody-
imagine just fucking leather pants on stage? Just
You know what he said? He said he got to a point where he wasn't making mistakes on the guitar anymore, and he started playing the piano.
yeah, they say he's amazing at the piano too.
One of the best of them. Play this. Play.
What was the song, though, Chin?
Play this. Play. Ain't
Running with the
Ain't
devil.
Talking
Hit
About
that.
Love.
Hit
No,
running
no,
with the devil.
Ain't Talking About Love.
Hit running with devil.
Which one?
Running with the devil. Just for a second.
Fine.
Turn
Chin,
this
you
up.
don't know any of these songs. You're 40.
I don't know the
Watch
names,
this.
but I know the
Listen
songs.
to this song. Listen how good they were. They were. This is one of the greatest albums
Great
ever.
logo too.
Fuck.
What 2000 schmucks gave it a thumbs down?
Turn this.
Can you imagine going this point giving it a thumbs down? I I picture me and my friends just fucking jean shirts on, sleeveless.
on a fucking
and then we run by your rich ass and you got this white polo on. You're like, yay, and
Not
VIP.
me.
And I push you down.
No.
Yeah, I'm like,
look, I'm like,
beat it, rich
I'm
boy.
like this, look.
And I'm like this.
No, because I did taekwondo back then. I would have.
Doesn't matter. I just push you down.
You didn't train.
And I'd look at your dad and go like this.
She's a big target.
Give me some
Jack.
money, bitch.
She's a big target, Jack. I'd wheel kick you. What are you gonna do about my wheel kick?
God, what a
Tackle
great
me?
song, man. You just can't be. There's no rock stars anymore.
Put on Ain't Talking About Love. Go back. Watch this. Watch this. And turn
you
this
never
up.
jammed
Turn this
any
up.
of
Hold
this?
on. Turn
Not
this up,
Van
and I
Halen.
gotta get my guitar. Hold on. Hold on.
I
for
feel
real.
sick from.
Hold
I
on.
wish we could use this
I gotta get my
audio.
guitar.
We
Let's
can't
see
use
what
this
happens.
audio.
I know.
We
Let's see what
can't
happens.
use
But
it.
go for it.
Van
Go for it and I'll see.
Halen's gonna
Ready?
bring us down.
Turn it back up. No, start again. Start again. You gotta turn.
You know
it
we
up.
can't use any of this though, right? Yeah, you've been doing podcasts
tough.
way
It's
too long.
tough.
Turn it up for a
Yeah,
second.
All right.
yeah, podcast for 9 years. Okay, you're playing the bass. That's a long guitar. That's ow.
Doing my.
Oh, you're hitting the drums?
Yeah.
Yeah, rock
It's a
out.
twister. It's a twister.
Rock out, you cocked
It's a
out.
music. It's a. Oh no! You're coughing. Fuck, dude.
Oh, get off
I
me.
don't know what to do with that.
Van Halen makes you gay, bro.
Yeah, it makes me gay, man.
Hey,
man.
Jack, too quick. Turn off Van Halen. Turn off Van Halen. Yeah,
Suck it.
Yeah, put on Freddie Mercury.
Sorry, bro. Don't.
No.
Don't. Oh,
no.
suck it.
No.
Let me suck it. You fucking baby.
Shut off Van Halen.
Dude, don't do that. What happened?
No, please. No.
I'm gonna suck your dick. Give me
Turn
your.
off Van Halen. No more Van Halen, dude.
You alright?
Yeah. No.
Suck.
Oh, fuck.
Let me suck it. Yeah, your dick. Oh, God. Don't be a baby. Let's go for it.
No, for reals. For reals, no more Van Halen. I knew it, man. I saw your mouth start to salivate when you
happened?
hit that solo.
What happened?
Oh, the mic.
Put that little there.
Dude, Van Halen makes me gay.
Oh, man.
Hey, we need
Boy,
a towel.
you become a.
Yeah.
Nah, we're fine.
It's gonna soak in.
anyways.
If you want this, I just picked up some water with this.
Okay. Thanks, dude. We're good, man.
Dude,
Boy, that Van Halen. No, I get it, Van Halen.
sorry about that.
It's weird. You become like a groupie of Van Halen.
I don't know what happens.
You're a
I get-
groupie when Van Halen hits.
What
dude.
happened? I don't even remember what happened. I
You're
just
just trying to suck me off, dude. It's
What?
weird. Yeah. Yeah, you're like running through the devil and then trying to suck me.
Is everything all right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Your chair is just off
Oh,
now.
your cheers are fucked up, dude. Or is mine fucked? Oh, no, we're good.
Man, I'm sorry about that.
Oh,
don't know what
I
happened.
get it. Van Halen
What happens
does.
is I just see red and I don't know what else is going on.
I'm like that with the Backstreet Boys.
I just have this need for guys.
For-
I got a need for guys.
oh, I hear Van Halen. I feel meaty.
I fucking love when I've had gay friends who act like straight dudes can be turned. It's my favorite.
Some of them can, yeah.
I knew a hairstylist who was like, I had a boyfriend and we used to pull straight boys because he had this bubble butt and I just put him out there and the straight boys would
those straight boys
I was like, those straight
are
boys
gay.
are gay.
Yeah, those
because
straight-
there's no dude with a bubble butt that I'm going to go. Like, you don't understand how it works.
No, I'll acknowledge his ass.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, check out the ass
Sure.
on that one.
Well, my favorite is my acting teacher. I've told this story before where my acting teacher would be talking and he'd be like, it's like you straight guys in college. You suck each other off. You go through your phase. And I'd be like this. I'd be like,
No face.
I don't do that. I've never done that. I haven't sucked anybody off. He goes, and he went like this. I go, I literally, because I was an idiot. I go, I've never done that. He goes, yeah, sure. And I go, I haven't. He goes, of course. And he just
And
kept
he
talking. I was
acknowledges
like,
you?
I haven't.
Oh.
It's fucking great. He had a huge mustache.
Kat, you have no idea who Van Halen is. Sonya, too young?
I know the band, don't know their music.
Man, legend.
You did a good job fending me off of your dong. dude.
Not really. You're pretty handsy.
Well, I get
with
in
that
there.
thing. Yeah, you use that fucking.
But you had it tucked.
Use the shovel technique.
I get the shovel in there.
I had it wrapped around my thigh.
Oh, is that what you did? I was wondering.
Doom, 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 doom,
keep
doom,
somebody
doom,
away.
doom. Dude, yeah, you missed a show on Monday. We had the chicks from Call Her Daddy. Probably better you missed that one.
Yep.
Me and Santino had fun. They're good people.
Yeah,
What
young,
they do.
young gals.
Young gals killing it. 24 years old, 25,
They were-
24, I
they were
think.
good, yeah.
They were harassing Chin about his sex life. Chin did not feel comfortable.
Very, very pretty girls.
Very
Yeah,
pretty.
Jesus.
The brunette is a dimey dime.
Gigi.
Yes.
Gorgeous. Good Lord. Good for them. And funny, obviously. Sense of humor.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
well, there it is.
Well, there you go. There you go, dude.
Yep.
There you go, dude.
It's a woman's time, you guys.
It's a woman's time.
It's a woman's time.
It's a woman's time, dude.
What else did you do this weekend? You did the Ice House,
Oh yeah, I did that. I saw on Friday.
right?
What else did I do? Just chilled, man. Just chilled, bro.
Okay.
Ice House on Friday. That's it. To the comic store last night. Your girl Tiffany Hatch was there. Dude, she's so pretty in person.
She's so gorgeous.
God.
I've known Tiffany.
She's
forever.
so
She was
pretty.
so
Yeah.
beautiful. She's always been like giga gorgeous.
I know, you never
Do you
know.
not know Tiffany?
No, I don't know her at all.
She's great.
We've done a couple of shows
love her.
together, but last night was the first time.
Tiffany's
I
always
liked her
been a
back.
really good gal, good person. I've known Tiffany since she was, man, I don't know. I've known her for 12 years
Yeah, really pretty.
when she was a kid.
Yeah, she started at the.
You know what I used to say to Tiffany? You know what I said to
Factory.
Tiffany one time? I was like, Tiffany, listen, you can be a star. Don't be so vulgar. I'd say that. She was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, she went, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
shut the
and
fuck
then
up. Thanks,
blew
Bryan.
the fuck up.
Thanks, Bryan.
Did you listen to Kevin Hart on Rogan?
I loved it. I wanted you to listen to it. Yeah. I knew you would.
Anything you've heard, I heard 7 days before you.
Yeah, I love Kevin. So, for me,
I love Kevin. I didn't
hear the end.
I love the message he gave.
Yeah.
Like about the haters and he doesn't listen to
Yeah.
that and just the way he deals with things. My only critique of it is loved it, but I felt like Kevin went in with an agenda. Like had a plan going in. Which I want a convo of two of the most powerful men in entertainment, Rogan and Kevin, like we're at a coffee table.
yeah.
You know?
I
Like
think
they're-
Kevin's a very thought out guy, though, in that situation,
That's my problem.
Yeah.
That's my problem. It's not a problem. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. Kevin's one of my favorite people in the world.
Yeah.
And he's a pioneer. He's an absolute legend.
Yeah.
But I felt like there was an agenda of things to talk about. Yeah, have you ever heard Rogan say less words on a podcast ever?
Yeah.
He might have said 7 words.
Yeah.
It was just Kevin going, and then my supplements bring it up. My supplements have this.
I didn't hear that part. See, I didn't get to that part yet.
Yeah, he's like I'm starting my own supplement. Why not? And then it's this. And I was like, fuck, dude. Now he's pitching all this, and I don't know.
I hear you.
He's a businessman.
Yes.
Straight businessman. So talented.
And one of the most generous people I've ever seen in my life. Generous.
Did you watch his special?
I didn't. I'm going to.
Obviously he's a monster.
Yeah.
It's weird because it's filmed in an arena.
His face makes me laugh. Just his
He
face.
just makes me laugh. Yeah. They both make me laugh.
Yeah.
When he was telling stories about
So
fucking
Patrice O'Neal.
oh my god,
When he just hear,
make me laugh. The Patrice O'Neal songs make me laugh, man. When he said he was just not
sat
doing
with
well,
Patrice
said he
O'Neal.
threw a phone book on stage.
Ah.
Went, that's better material than what
read
you're doing up
from
there.
it. I sat with Patrice O'Neal only once with Dove Davidoff. I didn't know Patrice. I knew him very, very peripherally.
Do you know who he was?
Yeah,
Obviously?
I knew him
How
from
long
New
ago
York.
is this?
I knew him from New York. I would do shows with him, but I just never really spoke to him. He was kind of a standoffish guy, and I didn't hang out down in the cellar.
Yeah.
My club was the comic strip.
And he's
in
black and
New York.
racist, but yeah.
And I'm
carry on.
racist.
Yeah.
I was with Dove, and he went through his philosophy on how women have karate, how they use a certain kind of mental karate on men, and that was the theme. And this
Was
dude
it a
broke
bit,
down.
or it's just
we
him
were
talking?
sitting down. This dude, me, I'm pretty skeptical. This dude broke down like male and female psychology on a level where I looked at Dove and I go,
He's a beast.
holy fuck. And Dove just went, the man lays down a heavy truth. I'm telling you, he lays down a heavy truth. And he just went on, and I was quiet the whole time, and I went, this dude is very smart.
Smart dude.
He was like ridiculously smart.
I guess he was like, he did everything his way, and then
Diabetic.
it bite him in the ass.
Yeah,
though.
I mean,
like
he-
just as far as business wise.
Well, that's why Kevin said his not give a fuckness had a dark side too. It's always the case. He was,
What did he die from?
I think diabetes, a heart attack, something like that. He's very
That's a
heavy
shame.
and not healthy and
It's just a shame.
and
isn't
amazing.
it?
And amazing. It is a bummer when someone dies like that.
How about him?
Dies at 41.
Burr, Kevin Hart, and Jim Norton was like the crew in New York hanging around.
Oh, they'd all hang out together.
Jesus Christ.
And then, by the way, throw in Greg Giraldo, throw in
Yes.
Dove Davidoff, throw in Chris Rock, throw in what's his name? Jesus Christ, I'm getting old.
Mulaney?
No, black comic, the great black comic.
You ever say
Great.
Chris Rock?
Not besides Chris
Chappelle.
Rock, Dave Chappelle.
Oh.
Dave Chappelle would be there all the time. That
Damn,
was, I was at that
he
table.
was, dude, he was 41.
You've seen
my
that table,
age.
Brendan. You've
Yeah.
been there at that
Yeah.
table. Yeah.
The table's so cool.
Yeah.
Scary.
Colin Quinn, they're always there.
Oh yeah, Colin Quinn.
It's one thing that hurts my heart. Like that one of the things about stand up that's so great is that is how we all used to hang out at the Laugh Factory.
You get it at the Comedy Store.
Not enough anymore. We need to do more of it. Like just to hang around, because it used to be that was the table that we'd sit around and bullshit.
But I feel like at the Comedy Store, especially in the back there or the parking lot, like it's fucking
Yeah.
great, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the way it should be.
Especially when everyone's in town, not on the road.
The comedy at the Comedy Store is as good as any comedy ever in the history of comedy, in my opinion, right now. Remember this guy was shot right outside the comedy? Do
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what that
you remember that? Josh Nasher, my
In the
buddy.
parking lot, and that's
my
why
buddy-
security's there now.
Yeah, my buddy Josh held him while he died, I think.
I was reading, or I finished reading that book, I'm Dying Up Here, where the Showtime did the series off it, but the book's way better than the series. The series made it like no one was having fun, when everyone was having an awesome time and killing it, with Jay Leno, Dave Letterman, freaking all the guys, Robin Williams. But that one guy, Steve Lurchin or something like that, that jumped off the roof and committed suicide.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Yeah.
He jumped off the roof and committed suicide, man. Like when they were going through the strike, then finally they were going back, and Mitzi told him, like, was giving him shitty spots. He's like, he wanted to make it so bad, and then he thought he was like sacrifice. This what he thought he was like sacrificing his life for the
It's
better.
not a high roof either.
This the hotel, that white hotel. It's not.
Oh, he jumped off that.
Yeah, into the parking lot of Comedy Store. But if you talk to most of the comics, he just wasn't very good. He wasn't. They weren't giving him spots trying to fuck him. He just wasn't very good.
Yeah.
Steve, there it is.
I don't know, dude. It's like, I can't imagine jumping off a fucking roof. God damn.
Jumping off a roof. You know what's weird is there was stats out that, the people who when they jump, the people that survive, which if you thought your life was shitty before, now you're drinking out of a straw and all your bones are broken. You have to be in a wheelchair, so it makes it way worse.
That's really
but all of them said the first thing they thought of when they jumped was, I wish I didn't do this.
Yeah, I've heard that, and I've heard that with the bridge too.
Yeah.
With fucking Golden Gate Bridge.
Do you think how terrible?
You know how many people jump off there 24 a year, or something like that?
It's the number one suicide place in the States.
I always think about
You know
this
number
one-
two?
What?
Estes Park.
Estes Park?
Maybe check out top 10 suicidal places in America.
I-
Golden Gate Bridge. I want to say Estes Park is up there.
I always think about this woman who wrote a letter, and she said, if one person smiles me on the way to the bridge, I won't jump. And she jumped.
You say?
Not one person.
Yeah, that makes me so sad, man.
Yeah. That says 1,500 people.
I hate it, man.
Most popular locations. China, they don't count because they're making iPads, so they freak out. Golden Gate Bridge. Toronto. Locations by continent. Yeah, there we go. Scroll down, Chin, for the love of God. Go to United States. Europe doesn't. All right, North America. Golden Gate Bridge. Boom. Colorado Street Bridge in Pasadena. Have you seen that place?
No.
Official count halted at 997 to prevent record breakers.
God damn it.
San Diego, Coronado Bridge. Jesus Christ. George Washington Bridge. Okay, I was lying about Estes Park. I don't see it up there. I made that up. You know what? I was told that from a guy that I did a haunted
A
show
lot of
with.
bridges.
Niagara Falls. Who the fuck?
Well, did you ever see
is
that guy
jumping off
at the
Niagara
news?
Falls?
They were doing the news, and the guy ran by her and just jumped. You see that? You ever seen that on TV?
Sure haven't. Did
Yeah.
he commit suicide?
Yeah. So the
Or was
woman,
it like a
No, the woman
cannonball?
was speaking, and he just ran by her. And see if you can find that, Chin. Hey, we're not making light of suicide here, guys. You know, I mean, we're just looking.
What place was that again, Brian?
And if you're feeling that way, please talk to somebody.
What was that, Brian?
It was on the news, and it was like the 70s or 80s, and she was just talking, and a dude just
Man
ran
commits
by her
suicide
and jumped
during
off.
live news broadcasts.
But Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls.
Yeah, I don't want to see other ones.
Yeah, me neither. Welcome to Fire and Kid Faces of Death.
Yeah, exactly.
You ever seen Faces of Death? You know what
Sure
that
have.
is?
Yep.
Kat, you're
That was
way
my
too young for
generation.
Faces of Death. Chin, you saw Faces of Death many of times.
Yeah.
Probably own it now.
I'll never watch that stuff again.
Niagara Falls jumper attempts suicide caught on tape. Man goes over Niagara Falls. You sure it's Niagara Falls? Because people go in barrels and just go over the side and survive all the time.
Really? They
All the
survive?
time. Yeah. I mean, some die, but a lot of people survive it. They're in the wooden barrels, just go over the side. How do we get started? Oh, that guy Steve Lupikin or whatever. But they were saying he suffered from mental health issues. It wasn't that.
Yeah.
And also he was I don't know this. This is what the rumblings on the underground is he was a bad comic. Like he just wasn't funny, so he wasn't having success.
Right.
It wasn't, and he wanted it so bad.
Yeah.
That's what added to it.
Yep.
Man commits suicide on live TV. Jesus.
There was a really bad one. Do you remember when he took a shotgun to his head and they were filming it from helicopters and everything on live broadcast on the news? And this is before they started doing the delays.
Oh, so they had no idea?
Yeah, so everyone saw this guy
And
blow
they
his
did it?
head off. Yeah.
Well, we watched that one here in Larimer Square. We're in Denver. Dude, do you remember jumped off the roof? You hear everyone's on lunch break. Remember that?
No.
Dude, we watched it here.
When?
Larimer Square, right next to the Comedy Works.
Oh.
Everyone's on lunch break.
Lenworth
It's like
Square?
a Tuesday. Larimer Square.
Larimer Square?
Guy jumps off roof in Larimer Square,
Yeah,
Denver.
my friend saw that in New York. He's walking on a date, first date. He watched somebody just hit the ground.
Hell of a first date.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a live leak video, but I don't want to watch
Yeah,
it.
but that's what we watched on here before.
Oh.
Hey,
I didn't see it.
which one of us has CT for fuck's
I never
sakes?
saw it.
I definitely
Yeah, no,
do.
we did watch this. The four of us watched this.
Maybe you had a dream about it.
No, we watched it, and then Brendan said that he needed to text Jay.
Yes.
This is it right here, right?
Yep.
Are we going to watch it?
Go ahead and watch it. So, but I've
I mean,
seen it.
I don't think.
How come I don't remember this
The
at
guy
all?
does a cannonball right into the cement
Well, we shouldn't. Maybe, this is. I don't.
This
maybe
guy's
we
on a-
shouldn't watch it because.
because why, Brian?
Well,
Are you gonna offend someone?
yeah, I don't want to make light of this.
We're not. Hey, Judd Apatow, relax.
I know. I just don't. It makes me feel so bad.
Well, I mean, but it's just shit that we have nothing to do with it.
I know.
We're not highlighting it.
This happened a couple weeks ago over in Glendale, too, at the Americana.
Someone jumped off the Americana. Why are so
Yeah,
many people
the
jumping
parking
off
Let's
shit?
not, let's not watch this. Let's keep this comedy. I feel bad about it.
What's wrong with you?
It makes me sad.
Why?
Well,
But no, it's terrible. But we're not bringing. I mean,
right.
this has been out for a long time, dude.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can see.
We already talked about
By the way,
this,
it's amazing what
I
you can
have zero
see.
memory of this.
But how about what you can see on YouTube? Like the hostage
not on YouTube.
situations.
That's not on
Oh, it's
YouTube.
not.
No.
Hostage situations where you see like certain countries where the guy's like, I got a knife on the person, and the sniper goes, I'm gonna now shoot you in the face.
Boom.
Boom. Or the Chinese. That one thing that blew me away was on Instagram. The guy's got the woman against a wall. They fucking lower the Chinese guy by his foot down with his gun and just goes, I'm gonna shoot you on the top of the head now. Bang.
Boom.
Fuck. What? You can see some badass shit. You know.
Some of it's fake, though.
Is it?
Yeah. Have you seen like these martial arts people that
Oh,
a
that's all
woman that
fake.
comes in
Yeah,
and
that's
does
all
stuff?
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of it's not though.
I hope.
Some of it you
someone's-
can see where you're like, oh no, that's not fake.
Yeah, especially in like Russia or some shit.
Yeah, Russia's and oh, you know what I saw in Russia and I think it was real? This guy was a prankster. The guy was a prankster, and he would get into mailboxes, and when you put your mail in, he would push your mail back out.
Oh, I've seen that. It's old.
And then this giant guy put it in, and he just pulled out a gun and just shot it into the fucking mailbox. He just went,
Oh, I haven't seen
gush,
that.
gush, gush, gush.
Killed him?
And that was the end of
What's
that.
the guy dodging?
I mean, he's just in a mailbox, and the guy just
God, why would
he
he
was
do that?
so. It was like the '90s.
He didn't give a
was
fuck.
so clearly a gangster. He was so clearly a giant gangster. He just goes, dish, 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 dish.
Well, now you ruined your mail.
Yeah, video clip shows.
So
There
it
you
says
go.
false.
Oh, it
That's
is.
fake.
Well, this is
Thank
according
God
to
it's
Snopes.
false. All right,
False.
good, good, good.
But it
Got it.
sold Callen.
Yeah, good.
A lot of them are fake. A lot of the prank ones, especially, are fake.
Super fake.
Well,
they're
in-
trying to go viral.
Yep.
In Russia, when the guy would scream at people, go like that, and people go like that. Did the guy start doing it in Russia?
Yeah.
Russians were like, really?
Slapping
Every
him.
fucking Russian man would start punching, and punching kind of well, like they'd have training. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, no, suicide and Russian mobs.
yeah. Suicide, Russian mobs.
Fake camp videos. Yeah, that Larimer Square one's like 2 years old, I want to say.
Wow,
2 years.
they couldn't talk him down.
No, they talked them down.
I know what you mean.
Jeez.
Yeah. What if there's a way you could have a drone waiting, like a fast drone with a net, like a giant drone. And as you jump, the drone's like, caught you.
Dude, I told you that one time I was coming down, I think it was the 91, and that dude was going to jump off, and I was in traffic for 3-4 hours, and I was right front row, had front row tickets to this, and the cops stopped it, so he couldn't go on. So we're all just sitting there, and there's buses, there's cops everywhere. 3 hours.
Should happen in Chicago.
You should you should see the regular people. This old lady was like, just fucking jump, man.
Jesus.
If you're gonna just do it.
I'm in a rush.
Like you're fucking up. It's the most selfish thing to do. Like if you're gonna do it, fucking do it, and let's move on with our lives. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I was in Chicago, same thing. I almost missed, got late to my gig because there was a dude on the overpass who was, holding on, and the cops were talking to him as I went by. He's still, they're kind of moving us very slowly. And he's yelling at the cops. He was a little crazy.
But I feel if you're doing it from like this guy didn't jump, they got him down. If you're doing that, that's just straight attention. You just want attention.
I always think about how like people will jump and kill somebody in the car like idiots, or the craziest one is there's a honeymoon couple. They're driving in their car. I think it's in Russia or somewhere. No, it might have been actually in.
Why are you watching so many Russian videos?
No, I think it was in Maine or something. And they're driving, and a dude's he's retired. He's got his fishing gear. He's in a pickup truck. He's driving this way, and the fucking honeymoon couple's like, "I love you. I'm had such a great time." And a bear. What? They're like, go, what the fuck? Boo! They hit it like top speed. They hit it so hard, the bear goes flying in the air into the other lane through the windshield.
Brian,
no, I swear to God, it's not a video. True story. Goes through the windshield of the guy driving the pickup truck and kills him. He died by bear.
That happens with horses too.
Died by flying bear.
Yeah.
Died by flying bear.
It's a myth, but
no, it's a true
you're
story.
So easily tricked.
That's a true story.
Who told you that?
I read it.
Where at?
From a very reputable source.
On the internet?
No, I don't remember exactly, but I read it, and I remember it was very reputable.
I'm sure in somewhere in the world that did happen.
Watch this.
Let's just see if something happens here. Couple killed by bear.
Do you mean a couple on honeymoon hot bear traffic?
Yeah, wife of man killed by bear escaped with her life after playing dead.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Remember that Boy Scout leader? They stumbled upon a fucking bear cave. And he's like, no, don't worry. You just got to lay down and they're not going to do anything with you. And the entire 20-something Boy Scout tribe watched dude get eaten alive ass first.
Oh, my God.
Not the way you do it.
No,
the bear
not the way
goes,
you do
what
it.
the fuck are you doing? It's the easiest lunch ever.
Right.
Ass first, homeboy.
Yeah.
Maybe we should move on from death.
Yeah, this has been the Death Podcast.
This Face of Death Final Kid Edition. I don't even know if you can buy this Face of Death anymore. It's so savage.
No, you can. You can get everything. Now you just go
I'm
on the
sure.
internet.
Someone uploaded on
Get whatever
fucking
the fuck
YouTube.
you want.
Dude, I was listening to Change Up. I was listening to a podcast of Arian Foster. He dives into the Michael Jackson stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I don't know if Michael did it. When you look at the hardcore evidence, they have like lawyers, and he has all the documents, everything. You look into it, like where it actually started in 1993 with this family.
Yeah.
And they have the dad talking to the stepdad about the son. I mean, it's some shady shit, man.
So
it started in from this one deposition of this family. I
read that. That's why I read that article. It was in Vanity Fair.
I didn't read this article, but this is way bigger than that article in Vanity Fair. So it dives in way deeper, and they have recordings of so he had a dad and a stepdad, and the dad and the stepdad are talking. And Michael Jackson defense team actually played this in court, and it's the dad going, "Man, if we do this, we're gonna get paid." And like we'll never have to work again. And they wait a month to say anything.
Jesus.
Then they see a therapist first.
This is
getting down. Yeah. So think about, let's say your son was molested. So just say, just common sense. Your son's molested.
Yeah.
And you find out. Once you go to authorities, are you worried about
There's no money. I don't give a fuck
money's
about
not
money.
the play here.
What? I'm thinking about my son's mental well-being.
All the actual people who tried to take Michael Jackson to court, everything's a money play. It's all money. And then you listen to it, and there's no substantial evidence. You're like, fuck, dude.
Well, but he
got royally fucked.
But here's my thing. He did spend the night with kids. So that's my question.
I know.
Is he just weird as fuck?
I know, dude.
Have the parents come out and said, yes, he did separate us, and yes, he spent that much time? Like, is that true?
Just the parents that were trying to get money from. And then how about the parents go, we need $30 million. Right, that's what they asked for.
See, there's
first.
no amount of money
And
that
then
you can give me.
Exactly.
You have to go to jail.
Exactly.
I'd say, look,
Fuck your money. You touch my son, you need
have
to
a child
serve
molester.
prison
You have a
time.
pedophile. So what you do is you go, there's no amount of money. First thing is my child's well-being. How do I heal my child? How do I deal with this? Second is I have to get this pedophile to not do this to other children. If you take $30 million, that's blood money, because what you're taking is you're making it okay for him to continue to molest children.
If you're going to settle out of court,
That means that you're putting a price. So
how about
there's
they
an amount of money I can give you to fuck a child.
I know.
That's what we're talking about. So that's who you are as a person.
Think if you're a
so if
family
you're that,
guy.
you're de facto a bad person.
but think of if you're this family and you go, all right, I don't want you to serve time. Justice doesn't need to be served. Just give us money. Like, hold up. That ain't real, man.
No,
'Cause
it's
there's no
not.
amount of money in this world that
No.
you could give me that if you touch my son, I wouldn't want to see you fucking rot in jail or
But
prison.
also, you want to protect other children. What are you
Very
talking
strange.
about?
But all the
You have a moral
Here's the
obligation.
thing, all the accusations are the same. They're all the same. It's all money driven. Everything's money driven.
Really?
Everything you hear the kid after the fact.
Where can I hear all this?
Adrian Foster has
I
the
think it's
podcast. on it.
Arian Foster. Is that a football player?
Yeah, he was a
player?
amazing football player, retired
Arian Foster.
vegan.
So Charlemagne the God now what
Arian
with
Foster, yes.
So
He was
what is it? He has a podcast?
He has a podcast. Yeah.
Okay.
There's better. Like, he's great, but obviously he's not a lawyer. But he's a smart
Why
dude.
I changed my mind.
It's interesting. He gets really
Wow.
deep into it. Really, really. He does a good job. Of someone who doesn't have that background, is a great job.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's interesting. You listen to all, and he goes, he starts off. He goes, "Listen, I'm with everyone else. I thought Michael Jackson was guilty. I wouldn't think he was guilty, but when you actually cut out all the hoopla, the media, all this stuff, and you look at the actual facts, and you get into these cases, and you go case to case. I mean,
I'd
it's
like to
just-
get him on the
He goes,
podcast.
it's just not there.
Wow.
It's just not there.
Let's get our boy Arian on the podcast.
He was on Rogan a while ago. Yeah, we should get him on though.
Yeah. Does he live in LA?
I don't know. Stud football player.
Really?
Retired now, but was a super stud.
Wow.
Retired early too.
What position?
Running back.
I remember Arian Foster.
Yeah, amazing player.
Played for a while, huh?
Yeah, he did. Now he has a hit podcast, killing the game.
So cool. Good for him. There's on Instagram, I think it was a quarterback from, I think the Raiders. He cracked me up. He's like, I miss you, Jimmy. Hey, it's Red 98. Red, I miss you,
Miss
Jimmy.
who?
How you doing, brother?
Jimmy?
I don't know. He was, he's a quarterback, but he talks to the defense all the time. He goes. The defensive player goes, man, run on the outside. Let me get you one. Let me get sacked. And he goes, I would. You know I want to, brother. You know I want to.
Oh, this is live in the game?
He talks to him like that. He goes, you know I want to, brother. I would. I'd give you a sack. I just can't right now. I got to win this game.
That's funny.
They're talking. I love that shit. Talking trash. The fuck is his name? I
Cool,
can't remember.
man. Hell yeah, bro.
If I was a quarterback, I'd be like that. I'd be like, Brendan, what's up, brother? You're defensive end.
Yeah.
I'd be like, Red 98, Blue 14. I don't know what all that means, but I like when they say it. Blue 14. What does that mean?
I don't want to get into it. Let's go to current events.
What's up, Brendan? You look good, bro. I like that chain.
I mean, we've established.
I like that chain. I'm gonna rip it off, though.
So on Instagram, it's Russian fake videos, and then football.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
And I also follow Boxing Royalty and a lot of other things.
All right. What do you got, Kat?
So Dwayne Wade's son Zion went to Miami Pride with Gabrielle Union, and Dwayne Wade wasn't able to be there because he had a game that day. But he posted up videos and photos of him supporting his son being at Pride.
Is his son gay? Mm-hmm. Oh, he is? At 11?
Yeah.
He just knows. At 11.
He just knows.
Shit, at least you know.
It was Gabrielle Union and his siblings as well.
Yeah, but is it their kid? Because he has kids. So
This is a kid
that
from a
looks like
prior
Dwayne Wade. Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah, he looks identical to Dwayne Wade. I was going to say, but they also have a kid together, right?
Yeah, they
She
just
is
had a baby.
gorgeous. She's 40-something, too.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's 11
Yep, 11.
and just fucking doing it, dude.
You know by that time. You know when your son, a lot of
Did
times.
you know?
No. I
Because
didn't.
you sound like you're speaking from experience.
No, I didn't know until he started playing Van Halen.
Yeah, I know,
That was
dude.
so weird. But I did not know.
That would, I mean, and I say this, I'm not trying to piss anybody off. I'm just saying, if my son came to me and was like, Dad, I'm gay, I'm not, obviously, I'm like, all right, cool, man. Like, I don't, all right, whatever, your best life. But a piece of me would be like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
A little bit would just be like, damn.
Yeah.
Like he's not gonna have a regular wedding. I know how other people view gays,
Yeah,
especially the Catholic Church, and like it's gonna be you have a tougher road. Unfortunately, you have a tougher road.
Or nowadays, you have an easier road, depending.
No. Maybe in Hollywood, not in the real world. You don't. In our world, you might.
Yeah.
Not in the real world.
I think that
go to Nebraska or go to Denver and be gay. Go to Idaho and be gay.
yeah,
It's gonna be a beast,
it's
man.
changing in a lot, but I think that
Still a tough gig.
yeah. Well, I think also your son as a boy, there are certain things you have in common with him, and there would be something that you didn't have in common with him necessarily until you come out of the closet. When are we both coming out of the closet?
It'd just be a tough pill to swallow. No pun intended. It'd just be a tough.
I have.
You just
I
like,
have
God,
friends. I don't know if
really?
you do. But
Damn.
I have friends who have gay kids, and they know. They kind of could tell by the time the kid was 5 and 6. They're like, oh boy, well.
Oh, I went to one of my buddy's house, and one of their littlest kid was all, "Hey." I'm like, "Well, all right." Yeah. He'd rather, and it's just like he has no idea. He's just like, "Hey,"
Well,
and he was like dancing around,
yeah.
like prancing around, like, "All right, cool, man."
I
You
was
know,
at
he
a-
has more sugar in the tank than the rest of the kids. Yeah.
I was at a furniture store. It was a long time ago. I was going to buy a really expensive furniture piece of a couch that had won an award. Why? Because I'm number one, a sucker. Number two, I was told it would be the only couch that would fit in my quote unquote space.
Jesus
and
Christ.
3, I'm
You're
a sucker. And 3,
You're
I'm a sucker.
And you watch fake Instagram videos.
There's a lot of issues, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Also, award winning. What furniture? What is that?
once again,
I'd be like, what award did it win?
By the way,
best couch.
Never asked.
Best couch 2014.
fucking never asked.
Oh wow.
Never asked. And the couch, I'm not going to tell you how much it cost.
That'd
'cause
make
I'm
me not.
embarrassed.
That'd make me not
Do
want
you
to
know how
buy
much it cost though back in the day? It was so expensive. I didn't have a lot of money.
10 grand.
It was 12 grand.
What?
And I was like, I know. And nowadays, actually, if you go to Restoration Hardware, that's you can get a 12 grand couch. Then
I don't know if you can get a couch from
a
Restoration.
long time
for
ago. It
12
was
grand.
so expensive, and it's still
higher.
expensive. 12 grand is crazy. But I was like, I can't pay that. And then my friend the designer was like, yeah, you should. And this is why I would go broke and spend money. I'm an
Dude,
idiot.
please, is this guy gay or what's going on here?
So he goes. So he was gay, and so this kid, this couple came in, and this kid who was like 7, this boy, laid down, clasped his hands together like that, and threw his feet up behind his butt and crossed them.
Oh, behind his neck?
Yeah, like crossed them. You know how he crossed them and he's
Wait, like a stripper behind the neck?
Well, yeah, but he was laying down like this. Like he laid down and he went.
Oh, gotcha.
Like this. And he said, he goes like this. He goes, as he did that, he goes, I love that color. And the guy who was selling me the couch, the designer goes, well, we know how that's going to go.
That's funny.
And that was it. I was like, congratulations on your gay child. I think sometimes you don't know, but sometimes you have a child who's very effeminate.
Not that it matters, but yeah, sometimes you just tell.
Yeah.
Even Tiger's class is just like, oh, that kid has a little sugar in his tank.
Well, I told you that my son, in his class, there was a kid, they all were told to draw a face. And one kid, I was with the mom, one kid drew a fucking face that had like blood, red eyes, fangs, and like black. It was
Sometimes
so scary,
that's a YouTube thing, though.
Dude, it was so scary. And she goes, I said, well, it was so blatantly obvious that this kid has such darkness.
Or
And she goes-
something he saw on YouTube.
She goes, I hope so. Because he wasn't really watching YouTube. He's too young. So she goes, yeah.
drawing,
She
he
went,
can see YouTube.
yeah, I don't know. I said, well, I said, it's probably just a thing. You know, he's just imaginative. She goes, I hope so, but I don't think that's the case.
I mean, if he's doing
never
all,
forgot she said
if he's
that.
doing all the time, yeah, you got
She
problems.
said, I hope so, but I don't think that's the case.
But
My kid
sometimes
might be a serial killer.
Tiger watch YouTube. He gets 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes before bed. So in the morning, sometimes I'll look over and it's some scary shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
Boys like to.
And he's like, I don't know. It's like the thing that sticks out on their videos. Like, who's fucking putting that in here for kids, man?
Boys like that shit.
Yeah,
My son
I
had
like it.
My son had a fucking fork and he was stabbing. He was trying to stab
weird.
you in the fucking. Like, he's just like sword shit, sword fighting. Give him a sword, he's happy.
So Dwayne Wade couldn't make the parade, though. Mm-mm. Yeah, they have 1 or 2 kids together.
Just one. I think a baby girl.
And Dwayne Wade retired last night, by the way.
He did.
And Dirk Nowitzki.
He already retired. How long has he been playing Dwayne Wade?
Like 17 years. What
Has
do
he
you mean
been
already?
playing that long?
Forever.
Really?
forever.
Fuck, I feel like he's only been playing for like 10 years.
No, he's in the same draft class as LeBron,
Is that right?
Bosh, Carmelo Anthony.
See, I feel like
Dwayne Wade.
LeBron, how long has LeBron been
17
playing?
years.
He's been playing for 17 years. How the fuck does time go like that? Again, I thought, wow. How much longer do you think LeBron has?
I don't know. I'm sure it's in your current events. Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Magic Johnson retired today. He stepped down as the president of the Lakers. So I don't know. I think LeBron, when he came to LA, thought it would be a little different. They're having a harder time. Guys don't really want to play with LeBron. They're not signing these big free agents they thought.
They don't want to play with LeBron.
No.
Why?
I just think he's, those other big free agents, when you play with LeBron, you're always playing second fiddle and no one wants to do it anymore. So, and it's a bit of a shit show, the Lakers right now. Yeah, Magic Johnson stepped down.
Why is that significant?
Because Magic Johnson's the one who, brought LeBron here. He's the face of the Lakers. He was supposed to be the savior for the fucking Lakers. They've been shitty forever. And then he didn't tell
his boss
or anything. He just did it. Like,
he told that HIV to take a fucking hike, because when he came down with it, it was a death sentence. I remember it very well. When he came down with it, it was.
I remember my brother started crying when he got announced.
He did.
So weird. Jay started crying.
Yeah,
so weird.
And he was like, yeah, I'll be all right. Fuck off.
Yeah, Jeannie Buss. He didn't even tell her. He was just like, hey, I'm out. So now, yeah, Lakers a little bit of a shit show.
I read about this a little bit. So they're saying that when he's part of the Lakers, he can't really talk to other players that are like high value, whatever free agents.
When you're a president, you're not allowed to recruit.
Exactly. Or even like talk and congratulate them for stuff. So this is sort of a play. They're saying that so he can actually start getting these guys for the Lakers afterwards. There's so many contract rules that you can't do this and that.
Yeah,
so he can't do his job.
Like with Anthony Davis, who's like one of the biggest free agents. They said Magic was tampering with that. And
they get big fines. Like you got fined $500,000.
And he also said he just wasn't having fun anymore.
Yeah.
He was like, this just isn't great.
Yeah.
And they're also saying like he's at a level, right? He owns like 7,000 Starbucks. He owns the Magic Johnson Cinemas. Like he owns he's a co-owner in the Dodgers. He owns the Dodgers, right? So he's a billionaire. So they're saying for him to be the president, a president like is at high school games. It starts at the high school. So you're recruiting high school kids. You're seeing the biggest prospects in college. You're kind of on the road. You're grinding. You're fucking making. You got your eye on the prize. They said Mac just wasn't that guy. Like he's a billionaire. So he's the face. He's not there really. He's trying to put together things. He has a bunch of connections, but he can't talk to those fucking huge free agents who are under contract with other teams. So. Since taking over as president of the Lakers, Magic Johnson never fully committed to the job. Often he was traveling away from the team. His office hours were limited. He didn't do a lot of scouting. Running an NBA team takes tremendous commitment of time and energy.
Who is Adrian Woj?
He's the ESPN NBA insider. And then they're also Luke Walton's supposed to be fired today. Just a lot going on with the Lakers.
And they haven't talked in
big drama.
What sport do you watch more? Every one of them? You don't watch baseball?
I watch baseball just in October.
Right.
But I keep up with it. I keep up with everything. But I'm not like balls deep in anything but football and fighting. And your mom.
Oh! You son of a bitch.
What were you going to say, Jen?
No, that was it.
It's honestly, it's a little bit of a bad look for LeBron because they call him like it's like a dynasty killer, the coach killer everywhere he goes. Coaches get fired.
Fuck.
I'm sure he had something to do with this as well.
Really?
Oh, 100%. Lakers aren't making any move without LeBron. LeBron's shooting fucking Space Jam 2.
Is he?
That's another current event.
That the Greek Freak turned it down?
That guy turned it down, and then it's also hard to cast people because everyone has these freaking sponsorship deals, right? So LeBron has Nike. Steph Curry, who would be part of it, has like Under Armour. Another guy has Adidas. And
he's a natural actor. Like in, I think it was called Littlefoot or whatever. He played one of the guys.
Well, he's the voice, so you don't know the actor.
Good though.
I hear you though.
But that's acting.
No, but in Trainwreck, that's his first role.
I didn't see him in Trainwreck.
Oh, he's great in Trainwreck.
Yeah,
he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like the Greek Freak who was like, no, I'm not going Hollywood, man. This guy's the best player in the NBA.
Who?
The Greek Freak from Milwaukee Bucks.
Almost 7 feet tall.
Because he's from Greek and he's a freak.
He's from Greece? He doesn't look Greek. Just saying.
He goes, I don't like being Hollywood. He's so fucking good. You've never seen him or seen him play?
No, I don't even know who he is. Really?
Yeah.
Young, obviously. Just started.
Yep. He'll probably win MVP this year. Plays for the Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah, they're having a hard time putting the Space Jam. I don't know.
That's an African name.
No shit, Brian. You think he's from Africa?
Well, you said he's a Greek freak.
Well, his family raised him in Greece, but
Yeah.
African descent. You know?
Yeah, he looks fairly athletic there. He looks fairly athletic. Okay.
Super beast.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's into this cupping shit.
Have you tried it?
No. I
want to
don't
try
buy
it.
I've tried it. You've never tried it?
No, I
do
think
you
we
think?
talked about it too because I have bad muscle pain in my back. I wonder if it'll help.
It's good. Like I remember I had like problems with my knees when I was fighting, or like a knot in my back. Like some of it's like fermented like dead blood in there, so it like fucking brings it all out to the surface.
That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, that's good.
Bring new
Wonder
blood
if
in
that's
there.
true, though.
No, it's true. I've seen the blood.
I know. but I
Olympians
wonder
do
if
it.
that's-
So
My
I
grandma
kinda-
used to do it at home.
I wonder if scientifically that's actually something that works, or is it placebo?
All I know is the biggest athletes in the world, LeBron, this guy, who have the access to everything and anything you can imagine, things you haven't heard of, they do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do a lot of things, but
Yeah.
there's something to it.
I've seen a lot of big time athletes do it. So, acupuncture. Maybe it's a.
It's interesting.
Yep.
What else you got, June?
This right here.
So there was a hacker who would basically go into different people's IP address to figure out what they were watching in terms of porn, and then he would send pop-ups to their computer saying that this is the FBI and that you're going to be like get in trouble essentially, or we're going to.
Were they watching like pedophile shit? Because
it does not specify.
It's kind of like a Robin Hood of porn.
I think they were targeting people who were watching weird shit because I don't know why you would do that with regular
Otherwise,
porn.
like if the FBI thing popped up on my screen this morning, I was watching like some Brazilian girl get rocked.
This morning.
I mean, I'd be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, fuck
all right,
off.
FBI.
Have them come in.
Lock me up. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
have them
saying?
come in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Make sure I'm not fucking jerking off while you do it. Actually, make sure I am.
Well, the guy said that he actually had people send him $200 to keep quiet, and he made a couple $1 million off
How
of it.
stupid are
Jeez.
people? You think
It was
you
probably they
fucking
were
want
probably watching some bad shit, right?
that could be it, but also you really think the FBI is going to let you send them cash to get you
Hey
off?
FBI, here's $200. He made millions of dollars.
Yeah,
4.5.
but for some reason, they can only account for a couple $100,000.
$4.5 million, which he spent on jewelry and sex workers and drugs. He was killing it for a hot second.
He actually teamed up with a Russian hacker who taught him how to do this, and they
wow.
split the profit.
Wow. Kat,
But
are you
he
still
was
getting offers for your feet?
Yeah. People keep anything I do, they always
Let me
send
see
me
your feet.
DMs or no.
Oh, they don't say, let me see your feet?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I thought you thought I asked you to see your feet.
Yeah, and I was like, no.
Get seriously, like, let me see your feet. Brendan, we're on the podcast.
No, I'm saying that's what people said. Let me see your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are sending me offers for pictures of my feet.
I mean, I feel like you could do what is it, like a Patreon thing?
She could do
GoFundMe.
pretty much anything. They'll donate.
I
money.
actually asked people, I was like, are half the people serious or not? And I think half the people actually are. Because at first I thought it was just one big joke.
Chin, are you interested in showing your big feet?
If people want to buy it, for sure.
please.
My feet are nice, actually.
Please put your fucking feet on. Dude, I want to see. I want to see if you can raise money. Hold on, Chin. If you can raise
$100,000.
if you can raise
$1,000.
$500, I will fucking
Double it and give them it.
Yeah, I'll double it.
I'll do it. This is size 12s on an Asian. That's like rare too.
Whatever, homeboy.
Hey, bro.
I like how you're trying to
Anybody-
sell it though.
Set it up. Want to see my feet?
But Chin, I want you to put your feet like a diamond shape and then put a banana in between.
Chin's feet can hold a banana. Chin's
Dude,
feet holding.
you'd
a
make
nut.
money if you posted just a picture of your feet holding like.
But that's extra. Hold on, that's extra. That's on the menu. You can have your feet in Jello, squishing your little toesies in Jello. You can have your feet in holding a banana,
No, have it holding an eggplant.
an eggplant. That's extra. See, that's the deluxe package.
Yeah, you want
I
that
don't wanna do
VIP
stuff.
chin package?
Yep.
I'll
Then
just
you
show
can have
them.
your feet just covered in oil.
Oil's
in
not bad.
chocolate.
Put icing all over your toes.
Yes, your toes covered in icing.
Drip,
Chocolate
drip.
icing? Drip,
No, not chocolate.
drip.
White.
White and chocolate.
Nope, just white icing.
Why be
bro.
so fucking? Why be such a Puritan? Let's get crazy.
Well, I mean, white
Gold
icing.
flakes. Your toes up someone's ass.
Your toes just, and then there's a pair of balls hanging over the front.
Just call it hidden toes. Hey, want to pay me? Want to pay me to not see my
just have
toes?
a huge cock, and then your foot resting on it, and then just put hashtag cozy.
Cozy.
No.
Want to pay me to not see my toes? This is expensive.
If you guys want me to stop, just send me money.
Hashtag cozy.
Cozy.
Man, is it
Dude,
cold
some
in
nuts
here?
would be cozy on your feet, bro.
Just stuff them right up some asshole. You know you got some friends.
Just random. Yeah, they're
Son
gonna
of
do
a
it.
bitch while you're eating
You're
Korean
gonna be
barbecue.
getting DMs now, Chin.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't think so.
Look, just all you got to do is this. You just put out, anybody want to sit on my toes? There are plenty of guys that'd be like, I'll do it.
Or girls. I'm sure some girls are into feet. Are you into feet, Kat?
I'm not into feet, but I feel like if you have gross feet,
Yeah, that's a
it's a no.
problem.
You must get hit up by guys.
Not with
who-
feet, though.
No, but you.
I sent you and Delia that DM I
Oh
got.
yeah, I didn't want to bring it up until
Vulgar,
you did.
huh?
That guy said, "You make me come. You make me come," and he had squirt like an emoji.
And then had a picture of his asshole
Wait, he was
spread out on
He
a
was in
bed.
that position. Remember, I told you that.
He's on the position you just put, but butt naked.
Yep, and in a mirror, so he took a picture of his face, but you could see his crack,
His hole.
in the mirror. And he said something else like, what did he say after that? I'm gay or something? Or I
No,
don't
he didn't
know.
say I'm gay.
I
That's
want
very.
you.
Yeah, like I want you to fuck me.
That's right. I want you to
man.
fuck me.
It's so intense.
And
so
you were like,
and sent it
give
to
me your
Delia.
address. I'll be right there.
On my way. It's so intense.
That was really,
Even if I was a gay guy, I'd be like, dude, you gotta calm down.
That was
like
strong.
that's so
He
aggressive.
also looked like he had dyed his hair. Was wearing half a wig. It was something weird. He looked like he was wearing half
you
a
look
wig.
at an alley cat version of fucking Wesley Snipes from Demolition Man.
Yeah, the alley cat version, the feral version. Yeah, the version that had been living in an
Dude, he
alley.
just, yeah, it's so. And how do you take that picture? I don't,
But you have to be creative. That was good. You get a lot of that?
yeah,
You do.
guys and girls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of girls.
What else you got, Chin? Yeah, he looked like that, but shitty. He looked like Wesley Snipes if he did meth, and then wanted his asshole
Wesley's a
railed.
really fucking nice guy. Met him a couple times. Super nice guy.
Cool. All right.
So, a group of kids in Fresno saw a woman standing next to the ledge of a bridge, and she was going to jump, and they actually talked her down.
That's awesome.
Damn, that's cool. Speaking of
For them.
jumping,
Good for you, kids.
that whole crew talked about
Yeah, they happen to be a part of their school's volleyball team.
That's the volleyball team.
Yes,
Good for those kids. Man.
Where's that at?
Fresno.
Yeah.
Good for those. That's pretty cool. You can see a woman looking at a bunch of kids going, "I can't jump in front of these kids."
Oh, I bet. Also, was that a picture of the bridge?
Yes,
She's
yes,
just
it
gonna
was.
break her neck. Doesn't look too rough.
Pretty high, buddy.
Yeah. God, that's terrible. Good for them stopping her, man. Oof.
Yeah.
Hopefully she got help after that.
Yeah, she was on psychiatric hold for a couple days.
Yeah.
Gonna keep her there. What else you got, man?
Let's go with. I thought this was awesome. This is in Ireland. So I guess the gangs in Ireland, they do some crazy stuff. They actually took a construction crane and then dug a hole into a building to get the ATM machine out.
Jeez, they
I'll show
need
you how
money.
they did it too.
This cartel out there needs money that bad?
The way they did it is legit. You'll see this guy coming through. And I'll fast forward it. And that's the getaway car that's supposed to take the ATM machine. See how he backs it in?
That little mini truck?
Yeah.
outta here.
And they actually cut the top of that truck open. Right?
they just
These are
drop it in?
dudes. These are dudes. These are special forces guys or something. These guys
Let's
are
not give them
organized.
that much credit. Special
don't know,
forces.
dude.
Look how crazy
I don't
this
think
is.
they're special forces.
So there were Russian guys who were special forces in the United States who were doing this. They were part of a military unit back in Russia, and they were sawing ATMs in half with a chainsaw.
It goes on for a while. They destroy the entire
fucking
side of that
kidding me?
building.
This took
Then he
forever.
grabs
That
that.
took forever.
It's 4 minutes total.
That's impressive.
Pretty
though.
fast. And they just drop in the thing?
You'll see right here.
That's so
And then he gets
impressive.
out.
Runs
Did they
out.
get caught?
Runs
That's so
Then he gets out.
He runs
Did they
out.
get caught?
Car comes by. They have not caught him yet.
How
So
much
the car
money
comes
is in
back,
the ATM though?
backs up,
That's impressive. Dude.
Grabs that
24
crane.
minutes of work. Enough.
and I thought they were gonna try to like put it in the back, but no, he drops it right on top right here.
Jesus,
Watch.
she's pretty good with that thing. That means he has
Boom.
some big.
Oh, he puts it in there.
Yeah, so it's sticking out of the top of the roof.
Dude, look at the thing just shaking that fucking
Get the
car.
fuck out of Dodge.
And then
And they
did you say
bounce.
Did you say Dodge?
Dodge. Get the fuck out of Dodge.
Well, Chin, Google how much money ATMs have. I'm sure there's a
200
standard.
grand?
Yes, no,
100 grand?
200.
How
No,
much money does
no
the
way.
ATM?
Not more than
50?
$15,000.
There you go.
As much as 200,000.
In off hours, most machines contain less than $10,000.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not going to leave $200,000 in every machine because of this.
Yeah.
They only have that $10,000 to $15,000 in them. That's, I mean,
Pretty badass.
all that. I mean, after you rent that stuff, 10 grand
After tax.
And then you split it with
After you
homeboy.
divvy
Well, then
it
you
up.
split it with homeboy, and I'm
gotta-
sure you got a boss. So you $4,000 night.
Yeah. How much does an ATM weigh? Let's see that.
I mean, doesn't matter
there,
when
it's
you got
right
a
down there.
fucking giant.
Oh,
250 pounds. It's not
Brendan, you could live
terrible.
that.
Yeah. I'm not going to rip it out of the fucking wall, but yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, what else we got?
you want an MMA one?
Sure. I'm assuming it's TJ.
Yeah.
I rewatched that fucking.
So he was handed a
Whoa.
2-year suspension. And do you know what he popped for?
Wait, you just found out about this. Oh, I love my life. You just found out about it.
did.
Hold on. Yeah, no, I'm from last night. Yeah, I know it's been everywhere. Yeah, oh, you do follow UFC? Yeah, very cool. All right, I'm gonna tell him.
No,
I'm gonna tell him.
No, no,
Oh no, yeah.
What
and
are you
supposedly
telling him?
he's a UFC fan.
No, I am, no.
Yeah. Oh, wait, he's gonna say TJ's his friend during this.
No,
oh,
no.
cool. All right, yeah. No, I'll tell him. Yeah, no, I know TJ's career's over. Okay, thank you. Sorry, that was last night calling.
That was last night?
Yes.
Don't call last night like that.
Sorry, dude.
Come on, man. I'm busy. I've been busy.
No, I know. Me too, though.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Don't call 2011.
And you're on Instagram
And
all the
don't call-
time.
I know. I
When
wasn't.
you're scrolling through the rushing bullshit tapes,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
didn't pop up for you?
No, I'm always like, I'm just, in my own world. But hold on. I was on a plane.
I know. Me too.
All right. Well,
But guess
I
what he
was
popped
right.
for? Brendan actually predicted this, and like other fighters might be popping for the same thing. Guess what it was?
Okay.
Not the normal.
Estrogen blockers?
No.
No, come on. That's child's play.
I don't know.
EPO.
They can test for EPO now.
Yeah.
They've been able to test for it, but now they have a new way to test for it. And USADA's not going to tell everyone, but now that they have the most like stringent testing in the world,
Yeah.
now they can test for EPO they couldn't before. So a lot of guys, they're above the system, right? So they're a little ahead of it. But the officer USADA's going to be like, hey, guess what? If you're taking this, we're going to test now.
Damn.
So they don't tell you. So we're going to see more guys testing out for this.
EPO is like just,
But here, you know why you got
That
2
is
years?
doping.
You know why you got 2
Why?
years? They went back and tested an old sample as well. So when he beat Cody the first time, he was hot as well on this EPO.
Yeah.
This is my problem, and I'm going to take some heat for this. I do not think it's right to take old test results and dictate whether the guy was clean or using stuff. Because how far back do you want to go to tarnish someone's legacy? How far you want to go back? Name a fighter.
I'm with
How
you.
far you want to go back, B?
I'm with you.
You want to test Forrest Griffin and Stephen Bonner?
I'm with
you.
you.
Want to do that? You want to go when there's no testing?
I'm right
How
with
far you
you.
want to go back? You want to check Chuck Liddell and Tito? What about Randy Couture? And I'm not saying these guys are on this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not. but
I'm with you.
with the new testing, if you want to go you want to test Mike
'Cause you're
Tyson?
gonna
and-
test
Hold on,
everybody.
you want to test Mike Tyson's heyday? Oh, he's the greatest boxer of all time?
Yeah.
You want to test him?
Yeah.
You want to find out what he's on? How far back do you want to go to bring down the foundation of mixed martial arts?
I agree.
Because if you want to go that far back and go, well, TJ was just a few years ago. All right, it starts there. But I'm guaranteed, and this is why fighters need a union, why they need an association. They go, hold up, we're not doing that. You're going to ruin everyone's legacy.
I agree.
People, well, they should be clean. People have never fought before.
You never
say
fought.
that.
You don't know what the fuck. Yeah.
You don't realize that I'm not saying they shouldn't be tested stringent, like strict now. But how far do you want to go back
I
before
agree.
you ruin
I agree with
the
you,
legacy?
Brendan.
You want?
I agree with you.
You love Anderson Silva, right?
I do.
Phenomenal fighter, right?
The best.
You want to test him
my
when he
number
knocked
one.
out Vitor Belfort?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I'm
Do you
not
care if he was
interested.
on anything?
No.
Okay.
I understand this is a contentious subject, and I get it, but this is what how I stand on it.
Who's your favorite fighter?
Anderson Silva. And
You want to test him during that? You want to test George during his run?
Sure don't. I don't.
Let's say at the time when George was going through that run, I'm not saying these guys are anything. What I'm saying is the testing now is so
I'm
strict.
telling you this. This is why I wouldn't test them. It was a different time and a different sport in the sense that there wasn't this testing, in the sense that from my experience talking and seeing how fighters fight, the pressures, the need to stay injury free, the need to keep up with your fucking with your opponent who's also doing whatever they can. It was a different time.
What's the key there though? They're doing everything that they can too.
That's right.
This is part of professional sports.
That's right.
Whether you watch NBA, NFL,
100%.
NBA. Name the favorite player Nolan Ryan.
And why is
you
it
want to
that
test
every time
Nolan
I talk
Ryan?
to a professional,
You want to test Nolan Ryan? You want to go? He was great, right?
I don't.
You want to go back and test him?
No, I don't. Because I don't.
Like how far do you want to fucking bring down the legacy?
The reason I don't is it doesn't take away from the fact that these are great athletes. It really doesn't. Because I think being a great athlete like George St. Pierre, like TJ Dillashaw, like the other guys you mentioned, it takes so much more than just drugs. But here's the problem.
Here's the problem with society. They go, steroid user, he should
scumbag.
He's screwed. And what I tell you about John Jones, when people are like, you're so hard on John Jones. Yes. However, I said whether John was using shit or not, he's still the best fighter on the fucking planet.
He doesn't
need this stuff.
I agree with you.
Also, his opponents could be taking 10 times what he's taking. He still beats them.
That's right.
Hate to tell you, TJ taking EPO is not the reason he lost to Henry Cejudo. It's probably not the reason why he beat Cody Garbrandt. It's not the reason why he knocked out Cody Garbrandt.
That's right.
It's not the reason why he knocked out Soto. It has nothing to do with that.
Correct.
But people see these headlines, go, "Oh, he's a cheater." That's the only reason
why he's
good.
dismiss him.
Do me a favor, everyone who's going to critique TJ Dillashaw or John Jones or whoever's failed a test. Take what those guys are taking and go fight another man in the octagon.
Yeah.
Let me know how you do.
Go fight a man in not even in the octagon, just anywhere. Go see what happens. Go compete on the level that these guys competed on.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying and TJ should be suspended.
You're more forgiving.
And John should have took that
more
flack.
Forgiving.
What I'm saying is going back over time, going through old tests is not what we should be doing.
Yeah.
Because the testing is way more advanced now, does not mean we should go back and tarnish the legacy.
You can do that with everybody.
Dude,
how many fighters?
I'm telling you, man.
Here's my question.
Hold on, you're going to ruin the sport.
Let me ask you something.
You're going to ruin the sport.
You know the sport deeply, and you know it intimately, and you train with a lot of the greats. You know a lot of shit. You know a lot of shit and more. If I took these tests that we have now, and I went back and tested, don't say any names. Hold on. If I tested every fucking fighter that we all know and talk about, I want if a gun to your head right now.
Everybody's fucked.
Thank you.
You don't have a UFC.
Thank you.
And if I'm Dana, I'm calling up.
And it doesn't
I'm
make them
calling up
bad,
Jeff
it doesn't make
Nowitzki
them
and be like, dude, I see you. I know you guys are doing great, but he doesn't work for USADA. So I don't know. I don't know what you do if you're Dana White, because how far back do you go? I don't know how far back they can go because you'd have to have those samples. But if we're going to start going, you bringing up old shit and we keep going back, all right, man, you're going to ruin everything.
I don't see what good it does.
Do it in the NFL. Go who's your favorite player? Oh, you like Emmitt Smith? Let's test him in 1993. You like Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman? When it was just the free-for-all? Test those guys.
You think all those guys?
Who's your favorite? Who's your fucking favorite?
Your guess is all those guys. Everybody in pro sports.
You like David Robinson?
Yeah.
All those guys? Alonzo Mourning? Test them. Let me know how it goes for you. It's just, but people are like, everyone's clean. This is no, it's not. Drugs are a part of professional sports the same way a referee is. They go hand in hand. Yeah. It is part of the game. Some are better at it than others. Some have more access to it. I'll be dead honest with you. I 100% would have done it if I had the money. Didn't have the money. Could I have done it? Yes. Didn't have them. I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
Couldn't afford it. But if you put a gun to my head and someone went, Brendan, if you put this needle in your ass, you will become Cain Velasquez. I would have put that needle so far up my asshole. Of course you would. Probably my dick hole.
Of course you would have. When you were
couldn't afford it.
When you were
why? Because I was 27, living at my brother's.
Yeah.
And drove a Dodge Ram.
Yeah.
Couldn't afford much.
Yeah.
And you come to me, and I know other guys are doing it.
And you can make $1 million, $2 million, $3 million.
You tell me what's wrong with that. People, well, it's unethical. No, it's not. That is part of the game. That was part of what I was introduced into the game. Everyone is surrounded.
I always find myself.
Here's the other problem: when the coaches go. My only problem to this too is TJ's coach comes out and goes, we had no idea. We don't condone this. And takes zero responsibility for this. I have a hard time with
Bang?
that. No, not Bang.
The Calavita guy.
I have a
and
hard,
the way Wards is.
I have
weird too.
I have a very hard time with that because you rode and fucking rided and died with this dude when he's knocking everybody out and when his condition, blah blah blah. And you're gonna tell him. And here's the other thing. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, you're just defending TJ." Blah blah blah. Here's the other thing. You do not do EPO is a black belt level drug, performance enhancer. EPO is not like
it's what bikers were doing.
EPO is not like you just took Deca into the ass or Winstrol and then you figure it out. No, EPO is a black belt level shit. EPO is the most dangerous PD you can do as well. Thickens your blood. You have to be tested all the time, so it has to be on top of it. You are not doing this with if me and Bryan
It's
are
what
friends
guys in the Tour de France did and stuff.
at
right?
the highest level.
Yeah.
The guys do it all the time.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. If I'm doing EPO, it's not like you're like, bro, you want to wear this EPO offline? I heard it can help you. No one's going to be able to test what you want to wear. Oh, no. You have a team that's monitoring your blood levels, your red blood cell levels, your white blood cell levels, your cholesterol, your blood pressure. It is the most dangerous.
Wow.
Because if you take too much, your blood gets thick and you die.
Jesus.
And when this is why Lance Armstrong I'd have to wake up in the middle of the night and get on my bike to thin out my blood. I could feel it because if you're taking so much, your blood gets thick. Very dangerous.
Christ.
Very expensive. You better. It's not an entry level drug.
Right.
It is the fucking black tar heroin of drugs. Like you better be on it, man.
Damn.
So when I heard TJ got popped for this, I went, this is man, because again, if we're doing drugs and I free marijuana, no biggie. Gateway entry level drug, right?
Sure.
You smoke a little weed. Now, if we're doing drugs and I give you fucking black tar heroin, you're like, what? I don't even know where to inject this.
Right.
We got to start somewhere.
Right.
You just don't start with EPO. Right. That's what bothers me here. It bothers me that it's EPO. It's like, oh, fuck, man, that's some high level shit. And there was a team around this. There's a team around this.
Nobody's coming up.
Everyone's throwing TJ under the bus.
Yeah.
The guy who's supposed to be this mad, and I've never met this guy, for great things about him, I'm not shitting on him, but this guy who's supposed to be this mad scientist who TJ moved his whole camp out here and all this goes, we got nothing to do with this. We had no idea. Bullshit. 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 Bullshit, man. Then how did this all go down? How was TJ taking it for this long and nobody knew?
Yeah.
Come on, man. And you guys are like this. He moved his fucking camp out here for you because you're this mad scientist and he tests hot and you have nothing to do with it.
Well, in a way,
bullshit.
In a way, also, TJ made that decision for his own body, so it is his responsibility.
No. I'm not letting TJ off the hook.
Yeah.
Here, I don't want people like, oh, you just defend TJ. I'm not defending TJ. What I'm saying is, I'm sure there's some other shit going on there too. Because EPO, you're not just taking EPO.
You don't do it on your own. You need a
people, team, but
you need doctors.
But you've also probably done some shit previously.
You also need doctors.
You need doctors.
You have some experience.
You need blood work.
Yeah.
You need someone who knows what they're doing. Like
I contend this. I think that nothing surprises me when an athlete gets caught doing something in this insanely competitive sport. Especially
click on what did TJ release?
It doesn't take anything away from the fact that he's one of the greatest fighters to ever step in the octagon.
It does though, Bryan. In society now, he's fucked.
Yeah. Well, I think that and that's
because now how far are they going to go back?
I have a problem with that though. Let's not judge too hard. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's society.
And that bothers me.
I know, but it bothers you. So let's say you're Cody Garbrandt's dad.
Yeah.
And Cody Garbrandt got knocked out twice by TJ Dillashaw.
I don't think it was because of EPO. I think it was because of skill.
You're his dad. You're not thinking that way. If you're a Cody Garbrandt friend, you're not thinking that way.
That's an emotional issue. So I won't include Cody Garbrandt's dad in it. I won't even include Cody. But what I'm saying is for the most part, what I say
can't
is
do that. B. If you're Cody Garbrandt and you've lost 2 fights, title fights, to TJ Dillashaw, and he tested hot in both of them, you're not going to be like, that's all.
No, he got suspended for 2 years, and that's why. So you have to uphold the suspension. If you get caught, you're going to pay a price.
What do you do with those fights?
What do I do with those fights? To me, I think TJ still beat him fairly in terms of he knocked him out, and I think that his skill set, his ability to see holes in Cody's game is what got him to win. He understood how Cody fights.
But Cody was clean.
Still think that TJ beat him using skill and not with EPO. That's my feeling. But you know what? Listen,
I'm with you.
yeah.
By the way.
Yeah. I find myself kind of feeling heavy, shaking my head because I think it's a bummer.
This
the
is
real
why.
bummer
This is why I shake my
his
head.
career of 2 years is no fucking joke.
Especially at his level. This is why I shake my head. He's fucked.
That bums me out. Is there any way
because
they can
as
make it a
we're
year?
talking about it, and even I'm like, oh, I don't go, oh, for TJ. Well, I do go over because I know what society and the fan base can do to TJ.
Yeah.
His legacy's gonna be tarnished.
I say go easy,
and,
man.
And here's the other problem. Yeah, I wish. The other problem is that his team go. Now we didn't know. So what did TJ release?
No, it was just this coach.
That same bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, what are you doing? Also, that wording. How long did that take you?
No, it sounded weird. Like he's trying to act smarter than he is. If
Yes.
you actually read it, he uses big words.
If you
here,
read it,
like
it's
crazy.
like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Like you understand all of it, but it's like you went through a dictionary and had to look shit up.
Exactly. That's what it sounds like. Like even right here.
The training lab in no way condones and encourages our family of athletes worldwide to partake in perilous downward spiral and
perilous
helix of
downward
synthetic
spiral.
performance enhancements. To do so is not only harmful to the individual, but harmful to brothers, sisters, and our family members. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
It's all over the
I don't
place.
buy this apology, the way it was written, the way it was worded. I just go, ooh.
Well, it was like
this, if anything, hurt him. When I read this, I went, oh.
When I watched the CrossFit Games, there's this documentary, I can't remember what it's called, and one guy got popped for steroids, and the other CrossFit athletes, like especially the coach, was like, well, he's a piece of shit and he cheats.
Well, they have to say
I was
that.
like,
Well, 'cause they're all on
you
it.
fucking
Well, they're all on
hypocrite. Don't go that bad on a guy who gets caught. Everybody's doing it. We all know that.
It's CrossFit, though. You should do it. Do it.
Let 'em all
Why
do
wouldn't
it.
you do it? You're lifting weights and running.
Right.
Why wouldn't you do it?
Right.
That's what you do for CrossFit.
I just don't like when they go that bad on one of their guys for getting caught. He's a piece of
What's
shit.
like in baseball when
It's
all the
like,
guys
what?
when the guy's like the fat fucking Mark McGuire, that's some shit. And then you see he got busted too. It's like,
Come
all
on,
right.
dude.
Or the guy going,
Keep your
or it's
mouth
the
shut.
guy who goes, that guy's a fuck. He's gay, bro. It's like, chill, man.
fuck guys
That's
too.
because you like that.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, anytime-
So those people are real mad about. Yeah. It's
I think people love to see somebody fall, and it takes away from the fact that
It's
TJ or
'cause
any
it's
of
their
these
own
people
failures.
trained harder than you can ever imagine and harder than you ever have.
Well, but here's the
and,
thing.
and we're on such incredible competitors.
TJ.
You can't
TJ
take
was
that away from him.
Hold on. TJ was the elite amongst the elite.
Exactly.
So take anyone that is your favorite fighter. TJ out-trained them.
Correct.
Now people are gonna go, it's because the EPO. No.
No, dude. No.
Now there's been circulation forever around TJ that he's been taking stuff forever.
Yeah. Well,
Test all the samples. I bet for a fact more EPO pops up.
He said something in
TJ
March.
Dillashaw
see, this
is
is
a
where Cody
coward.
Garbrandt, to me, is out of line.
No, Garbrandt actually tweeted out something like 2 years ago saying like your EPO is helping you. Something specific about EPO to TJ
He
Dillashaw.
knows. He knew. They all know. They all train. I just think that he's not a coward. TJ Dillashaw is a great fighter and a great champion, and I still don't think it takes away from how great he is. I just don't. I don't.
It ain't helping.
No.
It's not help. No, I'm saying it's not helping his legacy.
No, it's not helping his legacy. And
It would help if
he's paying
Cody
a
got busted.
huge price. 2 years? That's a huge price for him. That could be a career. That could be,
I don't know what you do with it though, man. I don't know what to do with it. I feel bad for TJ. I feel bad for Cody.
yeah.
I don't
If
know.
they're doing this EPO, I wanna see how many more
I don't
guys
know
get
what
caught.
to do with it. To be honest, I don't know what to do with it. People go, you're forgetting. People go, oh, well, you're such a flip flopper because you went hard at John Jones. I didn't go hard at John Jones. What I went hard at John Jones was the bullshit excuse people were giving me.
Yeah.
I went hard on Nowitzki, and it's just pulsing. It's just no, he's just using. Everyone is, but he's still the best. You know what I don't like? I don't like when you bullshit me.
This is what I do.
That's what I don't like when something is going on and we just go, nah, it's all good, man. It's just pulsing. It's because you took dick pills from a gas station. Come on. You're telling me the best fighter on the planet Earth.
I like Nowitzki though because he was pretty sympathetic to the fighters in terms of these tests are so fucking accurate that they can pick up shit that may have happened 2 years ago. That's what I got from it. And
that
they're
doesn't make it
finding a
right
lot-
though, B. If you did
Yeah.
it 2 years ago, you did it last week.
Yeah.
When's it right?
Well, so I think the way I would deal with it is this. I think that if you want a truly clean sport, you are always going to be racing against technology, but it seems like these testings are actually ahead now of the athletes for the first time. I my question is, if somebody gets caught, a great fighter like TJ, okay, I totally agree with going back. Going back is shit.
Yeah, but going back's bullshit.
I don't like it. But let's just say now
now Rogan thinks you should go back.
Yeah, but
he goes you should test them all. Me and him will start.
You'll see
so
what
me
happens.
and me and
You'll see what happens.
me and Rogan had a conversation with the comments. I went, "You're so off, dude. It would ruin the sport for everything it's worth."
Everybody would come up.
Everyone.
And so I don't really want to see that. I don't think it's good for the sport. I don't think it's relevant. I don't. What I think that, what I would like to see is, I would like to see penalties not be career ending. When you suspend somebody for that long,
2 years,
that seems like really a long time.
So in the Olympics it's 4 years.
Yeah, but the Olympics is every 4 years, so I can kind of live with that.
2 years, your code and your TJ, you're missing out on, let's say conservatively, 4 fights.
4 years is a lot.
4 title shots, basically.
I don't know, man. I find myself kind of shaking my head saying I don't know too, about this. Because if you want to create an even playing field, you have to be super strict. You have to make the penalty something people are terrified of. You have to make the downside not worth as much as the upside, right? So
I don't have answers either. I think the testing's too strict. I think
it's too precise, or
it's too much. Guys are testing positive for bullshit, and then in current society, if something gets leaked and then it gets out, guys are fucked. Even if they weren't taking stuff.
See, this makes me like with Kobe. I mean, Cody. Yeah, it's like you got knocked out twice.
But it was from a dirty fighter, though. B.
Yeah, I don't think the EPO helped him. I don't think the EPO is what knocked him out.
Have you ever taken EPO?
I'm on it right now. When I listen to Van Halen, it's like my EPO. Have you ever? You never taken it?
No. If I can afford the regular drug, sure as fucking.
But I think what EPO does is it oxygenates your blood and you don't get tired. You can just keep going, right?
Which at 125 and 135.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is everything. Not just a little thing, B. Everything.
Everything.
Because Cody has, some of the most amazing skills in the world. TJ has some of the most amazing skills in the world. So if one guy can take something, he doesn't get tired.
Yeah. When did TJ knock Cody out, though? Second round, right?
Yeah, I wasn't late in the rounds.
Yeah. So again, I think in this case, I think TJ just had Cody's number.
Like obviously the EPO didn't help him against Henry Cejudo.
No.
He got knocked down 45 seconds.
Yeah.
So he been in the first round, then early in the second round.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah.
So just USADA, right?
What's
that's
that?
That's like the only real fix is to just remove USADA.
Well, if you remove USADA, you're going to have pride.
I mean, it's back in the old UFC days.
I think then there becomes a lot
No,
of
you just
pressure.
have the commission. You have the commission.
Yeah. Then you have a shitload of pressure on fighters to do every drug, and I think you'd start.
I don't have an answer.
You'd
I don't have an answer.
You'd see like.
I guess the best thing for the sport is to clean it completely up.
When you look,
which is what they're doing.
I'll say something kind of controversial. When you look at Bellator and when you look at what is it, FS1? What is that one that
one
all
championship?
Those guys, one championship? I have noticed, maybe I'm wrong, I have noticed a little difference in their bodies.
Yes, but let me ask you this: is the product better? No.
I don't know. I haven't noticed.
Oh,
that,
really?
no.
When's last time you text me about a one championship fight?
Right.
When's last time you text me about a Bellator fight?
Right. But still the UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just watched that I rewatched the T-City and Bryan Ortega and Max Holloway. What an amazing fight. Well, I mean, up
for
until
Holloway.
Up until the fourth round, but
I mean, yeah.
Fuck.
It was a rough fight for Bryan.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do is the answer.
Well, the idea is to protect the fighters from themselves, to protect the fighters in general. The idea is to have great fights. The idea is to keep the sport as dynamic and exciting as you can. And the idea is to keep the sport as fair as you can, right? So
that's what they're doing?
Yeah.
But it'll never be fair, though, right?
No.
Well, life isn't, but I'm
that's
saying
what I mean.
that the sport
Even the
itself is
Olympics
fair.
tried to do the same thing. Look at the tampering going on with the Olympics, with Russia.
It's never
with
going to be fair.
Icarus, everything. It's just people are always going to try to get an advantage. What else you
100%.
got?
That's pretty much it.
That's probably good.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I'm sorry about TJ, but
I don't know what you do. I mean, again, I'm not making excuses for him. The only thing that pisses me off is them going back in time.
Are they going to do that for every
I don't know.
fighter?
I don't know. There has.
It seems like it's expensive.
Here's they don't give a fuck. Here's the problem: the fighters have no
recourse.
Well, they can't do anything.
Yeah.
The UFC went, we're gonna go back to 2004. Who's gonna argue for it?
No one is
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Nothing. You ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
But I don't think the UFC is gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. They know what's up.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Because I think they just went to back to what till December one. How
I
far?
think it was 2 years ago.
Oh, they went 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, to the Cody Garbrandt
Yes,
fight.
yes.
Jesus Christ, man, that's too much, man. I don't think you should be doing that. Others beg to differ. Well, we solved nothing.
Yeah, it's interesting. When
Brian's on APO. Brian's on APO.
It's interesting when you're
Cats on steroids.
Like I'm not cats on steroids. I'm on APO. It's funny though when you start setting. You asked me the question. I find myself scratching my fucking chin.
I know, right?
And that's okay.
Imagine if it's your job.
It's a tough one.
I'm on the.
But I think you and I, if it was really, if you put our feet to the fire, I think what we would do is we'd go, you got to have testing, and you got to make the penalty scary enough so that you don't do it.
Well, 2 years is a lot, dude.
It's a lot.
That's the Cody.
Wow.
Test all his samples. I bet for a fact more EPO pops up. Oof.
I'm sure we'll learn more a little bit later.
Pedro Martinez, who knocked out Cody Garbrandt earlier this year, was flagged for elevated levels of testosterone.
Pedro Munoz.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a hot fucking mess. And you know what? I'm glad it's not my job to figure it out.
Still a great fighter. Still a fucking phenomenal fighter.
Just as Barry Bonds still a great baseball player. Sammy Sosa is
100%.
still a great baseball player.
100%.
Brian Cushing still a hell of a linebacker.
Roger Clemens, one of the greatest to ever do it. Regardless.
John Jones, pulsing or not, still the greatest of all time.
100%. Brian Callen.
Brock Lesnar
best looking
still has a dick on his
52-year-old once he
chest.
starts shooting it up. I was hoping my fucking,
EPO, bro.
I was hoping my physical, where he was like, your testosterone's really low or something.
He's going to give it to you?
And I just need one excuse.
What would you even do if you told the doctor you need EPO? He'd be like, what?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we ended this on a bad. Let's go back to suicide.
It's a good podcast, though.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's
man.
good to be back.
It bummed me out.
Come see me this weekend, Friday, Saturday, at the Stage, New Mexico.
I told you, fun place, man.
Stage at Santa Ana Star
Good food.
Casino. I'm excited.
Who are you bringing with you?
I'm bringing my buddy Justin Hoff, Monster, Boston comic, funny as fuck. So come see me at the Stage, Santa Ana Star Casino this Friday, Saturday, the 12th and 13th, 2 shows each night, and then Denver, the 25th, 26th, and 27th.
And you stay away from my mom, bro. We've been over this. You know what my mom? Her birthday was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
She was all I want for my birthday is lunch with Brian Callen.
I will give it to her. I mean lunch. I meant lunch. I meant I'll give her a good lunch. What's your face twitching for, dude? Take it easy.
What are you gonna feed my mom? You think about like a
feed
meatball
your
sub
mom.
or something?
I'll give your mom.
You need a meatball sub?
We're gonna take our time.
That's fine. My mom
It's
likes
gonna
that.
be hot.
Okay, it gets hot in Denver that time of year.
It's gonna be hot.
Sure, no problem.
It's gonna be.
I told my mom to wear a dress.
Yep. It's gonna be long.
Okay, she likes long, hot dinners or
It's gonna be
lunches.
long, and I'm gonna feed it to her.
Okay, that's fine. She likes to be fed.
Yeah.
Where are you guys gonna go?
My bedroom, you son of a.
Hey,
Sorry,
man.
bro. Sorry,
Oh,
bro.
you do room service.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes
room
sense.
service.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna give her like a turkey sub or? What
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna
think
give her.
like a
I'm gonna
meatball?
give her my room service.
Yeah, I know, but what do you think? Like specific what kind of food?
Well, I'm thinking
Think
about
some sort of meatloaf.
Yeah. I'm thinking as far as food is concerned, I'm
Meat
thinking
lovers?
about my American boner.
It's my mom, dude.
Sorry.
I'm gonna sock you in the
Take it
face
easy.
if
Take it
you bring
easy.
Nubby into this, man.
Take it easy. If Nubby
What are you gonna feed Nubby?
If Nubby's there.
What do you give Nubby?
If
Watch your
Nubby's
words.
there, she's for
You know
me,
I love
but
Aunt
gotta-
Nubby.
I know, but you know I have a penchant for the Brit.
Yeah, sure. You like British stuff?
Yeah,
Cars?
now if
Aston
Nubby
Martins?
wants to hang out.
Yeah, what are you gonna feed Nubby?
I got stamina. My American boner. is
Okay,
super
you know what?
happy
All right, man.
to
Well,
be shared.
stay away from Nubby.
I can't wait to see your Nubby and your mom.
Yeah, they do
love
want to
that.
see you.
I want to see your boy Jay. I want to see Klopp.
I know.
Everybody,
all
come out in Denver and in Miami.
Free tickets on Bryan.
May 9, yeah, May 9, 10, and 11,
I was
Miami.
joking.
Come get your fucking tickets. But New Mexico this weekend, Friday, Saturday.
I'm telling you, it's a good place.
Yeah, I got some.
You want to jump off
Got
the
some
top
of
of
my
the building
MMA
after,
friends.
but
Got
what?
some of my MMA friends coming out to see me.
I don't know what that means. I am in Phoenix, end of the month. Phoenix, stand up live in hot ass Phoenix, Arizona. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday. That is April 26th to 27th. Then Tampa just announced, and that bad boy's going fast. Tampa Improv
You're in
May
Florida when
10th
I'm
through
in
the
Florida.
11th. Ooh, but you're in Miami.
Yeah.
It's far from Tampa, dude.
You at Ybor City? You at the Improv there?
Yeah, great
gonna like
place.
it. Yeah.
I've been there before, dude.
Sorry.
Tampa, May 10th through the 11th, and then just announced Cleveland Steamer.
Cleveland.
Cleveland, I'm dropping Cleveland Steamers.
You're
for
gonna like
everybody.
the Cleveland Steamer.
Come and get your Cleveland Steamer. I'm in Cleveland May 30th through June
You'll
1st.
take a dump right on your chest.
All will shit on your chest,
Uh-huh.
Cleveland. TFATK.com. Phoenix, I'll see you at the end of the month. Stand up live. TFATK.com.
I tell you, my sister, when she was the first year in college,
Showing shit
"How's
on her
college?"
chest.
I go, how's college? She goes, well, there's a really nice guy we're talking to.
But he
He
shit in
drank
his
too much.
shoe,
He fell
right?
asleep. And there was a pause, and she goes, and they took a shit on him. I go,
Yeah.
what? And he goes, they took,
Yeah.
they took a shit on his chest.
At Cleveland Steamer. Is that what's called?
And
Chin?
she was traumatized.
Let's log off on this. What? Give me the definition of a Cleveland Steamer.
I was laughing so hard. She was like, how can you laugh at that? I go, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my
I
life.
want to make a shirt of a train. It says Cleveland on it, and there's steam coming out, but it's a
University of
brown
Vermont,
train.
They took a shit on his chest.
The
Back
Cleveland Steamer,
back when I
plural,
wasn't so
Cleveland
liberal.
Steamer is a sexual act
There it is.
involving shitting on someone's chest and sitting in it and rolling back and forth like a steamroller. Oh,
I didn't know that.
I just thought steam.
That's great.
You got to roll in it. All right. Well, this is the Fire and Kid. We're out.
And he said, he goes like this. He goes, as he did that, he goes, I love that color. And the guy